What date is it today? What's the day? Wednesday the 20th of July. Give me a hand. Right about now, this madam behind me has broken up from school. Hello. This little man has got a couple more days and we're on our way to go and see yet another school performance with my daughter, my youngest daughter, Imani. So I'll try and record some of that. It's also a big day for me today. I'm not going to go into much details, but it does determine a big part of my future. So I'm leaving it all in God's hand and hoping and praying that if the door shall be open, it shall. If it shall close, it shall be closed. And just not to be anxious. Try not to be. But yeah. Hi Kiara. So yeah, we will catch up soon. Okay.
Find a wife, it ain't he'll find a babe. Why haste? Maybe age, cuddles on a rainy day, maybe baby waves. I ain't even trying to downplay it, cause I know you pray. I've been where you stay though, I know where you lay. I've been in that same boat just the other day. Real, feeling lonely, man, I know just how you feel. Yeah, but let the Lord guide you, he's standing beside you. Let him lead the way, yes he wills, I'll wait.
All rise, hands high, you and I relate. Like there's no time to waste. No, 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 no. Friends keep acting out of place. They keep telling you to wait on the Lord. Wait on, wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord. Wait on. They keep telling you to wait on the Lord. Wait on, wait on the Lord. Wait on, wait on.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to all my singles. Shout out to all my singles.
Good morning, guys. It is, I think it's Saturday the 23rd, and I'm on my way to the last God Girls Bible study. And today we are going to be looking into the life of Bathsheba, which is another lady that I believe made it in the genealogy of Christ. As usual, shattered. The children finished school yesterday. Was was it yesterday? Yeah, they finished properly on Thursday. So Friday was our first day off, and the elders had finished Wednesday and Thursday. So yeah, the holidays have begun. So yesterday, I might have a clip in here, we went to the park and library. I went and got the boys' haircuts and stuff. But yeah, oh, the post box just reminded me I need to post something. Woo woo. But yeah, I will try and post some of the footage of the God's Girl Bible study.
Wait on the Lord, wait on the Lord, wait on the Lord, wait on the wait.
They say wait to the boy. Ain't that easier said than done? Never easy in a season where the stairs have come. Or conversations about a spouse, what I'm hearing from. Will feel like everybody had me in my feelings. I'm feeling melancholy, but still I'm never worried. What's the hurry? Want more than a brief flurry? Or a girl with a fatty, that's word that Keith Murray had? Yeah, I say a prayer for the bro-hams, not to get inoculated by the programs. The media romanticize romance. If we think it's only that, then we stand no chance.
This was not who she was. She was Uriah's wife. David called her and David defiled her. The act of adultery was not initiated by Bathsheba. Bathsheba was called by the king, and the Bible says that he lay with her. The Bible could have easily said they got to know each other. You know when the Bible says that. But I believe that God was specific to let people know, dude, this was not initiated by this woman. This man initiated it. He lay with her. Though traditionally, it has been implied that the intercourse was between two consenting adults. If you read a lot of the commentaries, it would imply that she was all excited, that the king called her. Woo, yeah, got called by the king. But there are a couple of commentaries that implies that she was actually forced to have sex against her will. Is that possible? Don't be shy. Think about it. She's just having a wash. This is King David. Saul has killed his thousands, David his 10,000s. He calls her, says a little something, something. What should she have done? We know what she should have done, but if she was a young, beautiful ewe lamb, if you think of young, vulnerable girls, teenage girls, what are they going to do if a powerful man calls them? It's obvious what they should do, but have they got the strength of character at that point to do it? So it is very possible that she was told to sleep with the king against her will, which in our society has a word for it. Okay, I thought you were shy. The act that David committed against Bathsheba defiled her. Even to this day, when people refer to Bathsheba, she's referred to as the one who brought the king down. Imagine. But you know what? Remember, we're reading the story in retrospect. God, he was not sleeping when David. The Bible says that this thing that David did displeased the Lord. Pastors and leaders, you don't think it's happening? Yes. But guess what? God knows. Yes. That's right. Second thing, Bathsheba was defiled. She experienced death on two levels. She experienced the death of her husband. So she had a double blow of death. Now picture this. You need to get your head in the game. This is a young ewe lamb, happily married to a dedicated man of war. Yeah, and Uriah was up there in the rankings, so it wasn't like he was no backstreet soldier, okay? She now finds herself in a position where she's pregnant and her husband has died at war. I don't even know if she knew at that time, or if she ever knew, that David orchestrated the death of her husband. All she knew is that her husband died at war. And can you imagine the torment she must have felt? That she slept with the king, she's pregnant for the king, and now her husband's dead. So she didn't even have the chance to have her husband's seed. Yeah. Can you imagine what must you have to imagine it, guys? You've got to get into the heads of these women. So the torment that she must have felt now, her husband's dead. And her husband would have represented in those days her protection and her provision. And she lost that. in an instant, in a moment where she had no control over it. So now she is a widow and she's about to be a single mother. Just because someone else defiled her. In those days, being married meant that you had the right to be protected and provided for. This right and privilege was taken from her without her consent. So it wasn't like her and David planned this. There was no discussion. There was no, oh, he called her, he lay with her, and then she decided, oh, I love you, king, can I be one of them? It did not happen. She went back to her place of abode, probably very ashamed and completely overwhelmed by guilt, and now her husband's dead. She was violated of her right to be protected. In verse 14 it says, in the morning David wrote a letter to Joab and sent it with Uriah. In it he wrote, put Uriah on the front, which we just read. And while the men of the city, when the men of the city came out, certain men of David's army fell and Uriah the Hittite died. Bathsheba found herself in a situation where she was unprotected by a king who should have been protecting her. And there are many people who can relate to that. In a situation where the person that should have you covered, instead of covering you, they are trying to corrupt you or violate you. But God knows. The Bible says in verse 26, when Uriah's wife, the Bible says that when the child was born, this is all in chapter 2, please read. When the child was born, the child fell ill. David went into prayer, sackcloth and ashes, praying, fasting, begging God to save the child, save the child. God had already declared that that wasn't going to happen. 7 days later, the child died. So now Bathsheba loses her husband and she's lost a child. And there was probably something in her that reconciled at some point during her pregnancy, at least this child will bring me comfort, bring me joy, at least I'll have something to take my mind off of all of this stuff. And everything would have happened within at least a 12-month period. So it was just blow after. Has anyone ever experienced blow after blow after blow after blow? Yes, ma'am. Where it's just a succession of things, like you're thinking, okay, let me just get over this, and then this happens. You're like, oh, give me a minute to get over this, and then now this happens. And this was a situation that Bathsheba found herself in. And the death of her child represented the death of her dreams. Because this is what children represent. Hopes and dreams and visions and goals and your future and what's possible. And all of this, she lost all of this in a very short space of time. When her son died, her hopes would have died, her dreams would have died, and right alongside it. Have you ever experienced tragedy in succession? And the thing is, that would have led to some kind of trauma. Anyone heard of post-traumatic stress? Yeah. Can you imagine? Do you think it's possible that Bathsheba would have been experiencing post-traumatic stress? Yes. She lost everything that was from her provision to her protection, then her goals and her dreams. But the most painful of them would have probably been the loss of this child that she had put so much hope into. But throughout all of this, being defiled, the death of her husband and the death of her child.
I mean, who said that the Lord shall bless me with 2 big girls? Hi guys, so today we are off to my goddaughter's birthday party. Do my glasses look a bit lopsided? Because ain't nobody got time for that. So the little ones are here in front, walking ahead, and there's some police in front of my train station. I'm like, But yeah, we will keep you posted. No, my glasses look lopsided. We will keep you posted during the day and let you know. Well, obviously keep you up to date with our day.
Do you want to Fukisha your hair?
Mind the curls.
I'm trying.
So the train station is not working. Train station. There's no trains running, so we have to get the bus.
He promises to give us everything we need. Not everything we want though. Yeah. So I'll wait. I ain't even stunting like I'm waiting for the one. See a lot of rushing. Me and Ike having telephone discussions like let's keep our eyes on the sun. Ain't about the chase. When the thrill of that is gonna wait. Tell me what is gonna keep you when she's rattling your cage. Mate, I keep it real, I ain't pushing for a plate. See us, he'll find a wife, it ain't he'll find a babe. Why haste? Maybe age, cuddles on a rainy day, maybe baby waves. I ain't even trying to downplay it, cause I know you pray. I've been where you stay though, I know where you lay. I've been in that same boat just the other day. Real, feeling lonely, man, I know just how you feel. Yeah, but let the Lord guide you, he's standing beside you. Let him lead the way, yes he wills, I'll wait.
All rise, hands high, you and I relate. Yeah, you feel like there's no time to waste. No. Friends keep acting out of place. Yeah. And they keep telling you to wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord. Wait on. They keep telling you to wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord.
Do you have anything to say for my goddaughter's birthday?
Yes, happy birthday, baby. 2 years old. I don't understand how you got 2 already, but happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed it. Very, very tired and exhausted, but you know, you're very much worth it. And I will do it all again in a heartbeat.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks for wishing my goddaughter a happy birthday. Do you have anything to say?
Okay, come and share.
Do you have anything to say for my goddaughter's birthday?
Happy birthday, you know?
Anyway.
You make something up for me, you know? Reese says happy birthday as well, but Reese is sleeping. She's really tired.
Wow. Do you have anything to say for my goddaughter's birthday?
Happy birthday, Shy Shy.
Is that it?
Yes. Don't listen to your crazy godmother, please, because...
Do you have anything to say for a child's birthday?
Pardon?
Do you have anything to say for a child's birthday?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Ashaya.
Reese,
Yeah.